Hi, my loves. Hi, my loves. Welcome, welcome. Come the fuck on in. If you guys have never been here before, my name's Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, Sasquatch lover. That sounded weird. But I meant it. I love cheese. I love feral yodeling to Jesus. Um, and I just need that same Jesus to put on his Birkenstocks, come down here and take the fucking wheel. My kid's got strep again for the fourth fucking time. Oh, all right. So we're exhausted over here. And if you're exhausted like me and you just need a message to get on through the fucking day, you have found the right place, babe. Let's pull a fucking card. Again, come the fuck on in. There are no timestamps. If you know the song, sing the fuck along. What's Spirit gonna say today? Ow! Who motherfucking knows? Can you please be fucking nice? Cause that'd be really, really fucking great. Woo! Okay. Hey guys, this week I am using, what deck am I using? I'm using the Dreamy Moons Tarot. Highly recommend it. It's fucking gorgeous. This is one of their major arcana cards. It's not traditionally in other major arcana card spreads, but for this deck, it is there, and it's one of their major arcanas. The point is, it is the flower of life. Let's fucking talk about it. Ooh. Look at that gorgeous little grid. Hey. All right, so in this deck, whenever the flower of life comes up, this is really asking you to step back and get a different perspective. I kind of find this, at least in this deck, this really kind of talks to me, I guess, okay, and listen, this might scare some of you guys, but this talks a lot about pregnancy, okay? And again, getting a different perspective on something here with that flower of life. And maybe also a gentle reminder of how we're all connected with everyone and everyone's connected with us, even if we feel completely fucking separate. So it's asking us to look at the connecting dots here, see how everything's connected, or that nothing is separate here. We need a different perspective. Look at this thing at the full fucking picture to see how it's all tied together. Okay. Now, the Flower of Life also stands for, in this deck, the number 23. Okay, so look for these themes to come up around the 23rd of a month, but also 2 plus 3 equals 5. I want to reference back to the month of May. And so maybe something new is, begun there. Maybe we close out a chapter in May and we were hoping for a new beginning. To me, it just kind of feels like with the Flower of Life showing up, and especially this week at the new moon and Scorpio coming up. Oh my God, baby, this is it. This is fucking it. Okay, this is that new beginning. That is new moons of rejuvenation. Okay, and especially in the sign of Scorpio that talks about death, birth, and rebirth. Baby, this is heavy on the fucking rebirth. But did we leave the room for it to fucking happen? Do we let something go in order for this thing to be able to take its place? So I think with the Flower of Life kind of showing up here again, it's asking you, take a step back, look at the full fucking picture. And if we want a new beginning, or we want to plant a new seed, or we want to be impregnated, I guess, if you will, here in some way, shape, or form, either with a project, an idea, maybe a literal child, maybe just like kind of standing back, looking at the full picture, kind of just relaxing into what this is. Take a deep breath. You actually are way more in control than you give yourself credit for. And with a gentle reminder that the only thing that you can control is your own fucking self. Okay. Now, if we were looking for a yes or no this week, to me, this is a major yes. And again, if we're willing to stand back, look at something in the full picture, really just see the connecting dots here. How the fuck did this happen? How the fuck did we get here? But with the Flower of Life, this is such a beautiful omen, I think, just around again, like, especially if we want to manifest something, this is like multiplying. Okay. This is a gift. This is multiplying. And so our point of view is so important because that can either constrict or it can multiply. It can open up, right? And so with this card asking to open up, it's just saying this week, yes to opening our mind up. Yes to looking at the full picture. Yes to getting all the pieces together here so we can understand the full picture or finish the fucking puzzle for some of us, okay? So yes to that. No, if you want to stick your head in the sand. No, if you don't want to expand. No, if you're not ready to look at the full picture. No, thank you. But for the most part, yes for those other themes, okay? Now, if we were looking around love and relationship, who doggies? You guys, for some of you guys, if you want to get pregnant, this is a beautiful indicator, at least within this deck, okay? I see this as possible pregnancy, possible multiple pregnancy. Talk twins, triplets, okay? So just go to the doctor, all right, and see what the fuck is going on. Gentle reminder that the older that you get, the more your chances are to have multiples, okay? So if you're in your 40s and you're looking to get pregnant, just heads up, there might be a possibility, all right? I say talk to spirit and be like, one at a time, okay? You guys, please and thanks, one at a time. Now also too, for some of you guys, this might be the beginning or the flourishing point of a relationship. For some of you guys right now, this might be multiplying in different avenues, in different ways, in beautiful fucking ways. Maybe also too, we're starting to realize this hasn't been the first lifetime that we've spent together. Okay, and we can maybe see how the ties are coming together, whether for better or worse, okay? Maybe even with a difficult person, we can see this wasn't the only lifetime, and I didn't like you back in the 1820s, because you were an asshole then too. Leave me the fuck alone, all right? I stabbed you in the leg for a fucking reason, and I'll do it again. All right? I'm just, anything's possible here, okay? Just with the flower of life, again, we can stand back, look at the full picture, and see how everything is tied in, how nothing is separate, how we're all connected here for better or for worse. May it be for better. Holy fuck. All right. Also, too, around love and relationships. For some of you guys, you might be finding more family. Especially if you're doing some genealogy work, this might possibly come out of left field. Somebody's been doing theirs and they found you, but it just feels like genealogy. We're finding more family here. This family is coming the fuck up. This is incredible. Some of you guys this week might get a yes around IVF, surrogacy pregnancy. If we're trying to get pregnant maybe in a different way. We might have multiple people that we're choosing from, okay? Or like multiple donors that we're looking at and researching, okay? And then maybe also too, I would just say there's a huge theme with this, or I want to say this around our love, relationships, anything we're doing this week. Ask spirit to go first. I really fucking mean that. Ask your loved ones in spirit that you love, that you trust, that you've been talking to, that you give a fuck about, that you know give a fuck about you, and ask them to go before you walk into a building, before you go do something, before you handle anything. And especially if you want this thing to go in a positive direction or multiply beautifully. Maybe even to help you get a better understanding or full picture on something. Ask them for their help. They have a better perspective. They have been through some shit, and they can also help you here, right? So give them permission to help you, support you, and maybe take something and make it flourish, all right? Anything else around love and relationships? This just feels like it's a very potent time. This is a very flourishing time. This is a very abundant time within a lot of relationships, okay? On the beautiful end of it. But on the negative side here, I would say for some of you guys with the flower of life, maybe we're realizing we don't want to have a family with somebody, or we don't want to be a part of this family, or we don't want to be a part of a connection, okay? Even though that might feel really difficult and ugly right now, I actually just want to say to you that this is, maybe there's a beautiful door opening here that we need to say yes to and get the fuck out, okay? Trust where we're feeling and what we're feeling and where we need to fucking be right now, okay? Whew. Anything else around love and relationships? I would say for the one with yourself this week, it's very important to see what are the steps, the choices I made that got me here right now, and what are the important steps and choices I need to make going forward for my new goal or whatever the fuck I'm heading towards. Be conscious. Be conscious. And realize too, it's not just about you. There might have long-lasting consequences or connections with other people around us, okay? Okay. If we're looking around work and career, woo! Some of you guys might want to be, maybe some of you guys want to be a doula, a death doula, a birth doula. Some of you guys might be thinking about being a nurse. I think some of you guys might be thinking about being a doctor. This feels very medical, kind of inclined to me, okay? Some of you guys just might be looking at the bigger story arc of your life. Maybe some of you guys are authors and writing here, publishing, editing, getting stuff out. This is gorgeous. I do think if there's anything started here around our work that's really important, there's a creative bent, there's going to be more of it. So if you're writing one book, guess what, babe? It's going to be 6, all right? Just hold on to your tutor and cooter on that one, all right? Whatever we do here around work and career is going to multiply, get bigger, go wider. So if you're a content creator, doing creative work, get out there and be seen. This is important, okay? Around health and healing, again, this is a great time to get IVF, a surrogate, for a pregnancy, to get pregnant yourself. This is excellent for doing therapy work, shadow work, and looking at the bigger picture and how everything is fucking connected. Go and find the information you need. You fucking got this. Guys, for anything else, when the flower of life comes up, look at everything that you've come from, everything that you've learned. Can you not see how much you've grown, and what kind of growth do we want going forward? Have that be your new aim. Not the fear and worry and putting yourself down. This is connecting with others and really being a part of a bigger web here. You are not just by yourself. There are others by your side. Reach out to them. And remember, you fucking got this.